Greetings, my name is Osborne Shinga. I'm the chairperson of the Durban South Youth Organization. I'm also the founder of Lamontville Mia Bank Community Development Trust. We are here today at Sanpc, the South African National Petroleum Company that is owned by the Central Energy Fund, an entity of the Department of Minerals and Petroleum. We are here today to welcome the Central Energy Fund and the Sanpc into our community after acquiring this strategic asset from BP and Shell. It is now under the custodian of the people. So today we're just here to welcome them, to raise our concern, and also give words of support to this strategic initiative that has been done by the government on behalf of the people of South Africa. Maybe just to give a background, this refinery was built in the early 1960s. It was built by our forefathers. People from Lamontville, Wentworth, Mia Bank were forcefully removed from Mkumbane, Mayville, to come and become laborers in the Durban South Basin industrial area. So our history with these petroleum industries is quite an emotional one. So today we are very, very grateful that our dreams have turned to be true, because now the refinery is no longer under the guidance of the capital, which were capital driven, but it's under the people. So it will be a refinery that is pro-development and pro-poor, other than those who are pro-capital and pro-profit. So today we are welcoming the Central Energy Fund, reiterating our position to them to say, welcome to our community. Let us fix what was broken by the predecessors. Let us make sure that this refinery works for every one of us. And also, we are doing this on behalf of the people of South Africa. Based on what is happening, the energy poverty that we are facing currently forces us to come and advocate for our country to say enough with this energy poverty. By government acquiring these strategic assets, this will enable the petroleum prices to go down, your diesel, your petrol. Subsequently, that will have a ripple effect on all other products within the economy. So what we are doing today, we are not fighting with Sanpc, we are not fighting with the government. We are actually supporting the government, because we as the people are the government. We are also here to say to those who oppose the opening of this refinery, they must come and engage us, especially those foreign-funded environmentalist groups. They must come to us and engage us. Don't speak on our behalf if you don't understand the ground. To us, this is who we are. This is how we came here. We were forcefully removed into this place, in this highly toxic environment. So today, our cries and pleas are going to be answered. We are going to be in control. The government is going to be in control of the energy of this country. And also, we want to be part of this success story where we fight energy poverty on behalf of the people of this country. There will be opportunities in this refinery. We would like this refinery to ensure that there's those opportunities in terms of employment, in terms of businesses, etc., will be also localized to the affected communities, Lamontville, Umlazi, Rinyani, Wentworth, Bluff, Umbilo, Mia Bank, all these communities that are surrounding the refinery. And also, we want to say to those who are working at the refinery, especially those who have migrated to the Middle East, all rich countries, today, this is your chance to come back home. Let us revive this refinery. This refinery belongs to all of us. Currently, as it stands, most of them are sitting at home. Companies in the Middle East are at war. Oil facilities are war targets. So come back home. Let us fix our country. Let us end energy poverty, and we will defend the Central Energy Fund. We will defend the Sanpc with our lives. This is not about money to us, but it's about who we are. This asset to us is a form of reparation. What has happened today, when the government has acquired this strategic asset, we view this as a form of reparation for what has been done to us by the predecessors working with the then government to exploit us, do all these things. We know how to run this refinery. We are the best of the best in terms of skill in the petrochemical industry. Everyone knows. The community of Durban South alone can be able to revive this refinery. We are inviting all professionals, chemical engineers, specialists, whoever, to come and assist the government in reviving this industry, and also ensure sustainable development and inclusive economic growth. Thank you so much. I'll hand over to my colleague, Mr. Mjali, who represent the Durban South Artisan Association. They represent your millwrights, your riggers, your boiler makers, your fitters. That is another issue that we also need to address with the Sanpc to say what was happening during the BP and Shell phase. It should not happen in terms of outsourcing labor. So I'll hand over to my colleague, Mr. Mchali, so that he can also brief us as to what is it that they are saying as the Durban South Artisans Association. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Shinga. My name is Martin Mondim Mchali. I'm a rigging engineer by my profession. I'm here to represent the artisan, the old artisan that are here in the Durban South. Yes, indeed, we have some artisans that are based here on Durban South. As Mr. Shinga says, we've got all the skill that they're looking for, especially for this refinery. And we've got some people that they did work on this refinery before. So we need to make sure that our community are benefiting, not just the outside affairs, but the community, which is what you call a background of our community, must have a slice. Not to say they must take some small money and go home, but we're going to make sure that they're getting a good slice of this refinery. Secondly, what Mr. Shinga says on when it comes to business, yes indeed, we are tired of taking payslip and provident fund and the UIF. We also need to be part of a business. We also need to be part of this, what's going to be happening here, not just to be all the followers. We need to be enjoying our stake as a community of this area, to understand the company. They must understand that we've got all the capability of the business wise, the artisan wise. We need to make sure that we engage with them with a very good manner. We're not going to fight with them, as Mr. Chenga says. We need to understand, they need to understand that we're here to engage with them. They need to understand that we're here to make sure that everything is going in our favor. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for showing up. The road and the journey has been long to get to today. We've been working closely with the Central Energy Fund since 2022 to make this refinery a success. We know the importance of it. We know why we're doing it. We're doing it for our nation first because it serves 30% of our national energy need at least. We're doing it for our province and we're doing it for our communities. We know of the high unemployment rates. We know of the social ills that come with it. And this is why we have taken the stand to work together with the Central Energy Fund to make this our national pride and our national success story. And also to eradicate those social ills that we find ourselves in the South Basin. There's too many of them to mention. But this morning, we'd like to welcome you, Central Energy Fund, Sanpc, to the Durban South community. We are happy that you're here. We are excited. Will have brought new joy to us because there was talks of this place closing down, turning into storage facilities and a whole lot more that just didn't sit well with us. We are becoming a nation of consumers. It is time we flip the script back to becoming a nation of producers. With production comes employment, an enriched economy, and so much more. In our personal homes and lives, we see the tangible change that comes with a nation that is a producing nation and not a consuming nation. We all know that a consumer is slave to a producer, and we refuse to be slaves anymore. So as a Durban South community, we support Sanpc 1000%. We must do everything in our power to make this project and make this a success. For our families, for our children, for our children's children, and for our nation. Our nation needs it. We are so grateful that you turned up today. We are so grateful to the MD for taking the time out come and listen to us and give us a ear. It's very seldom that we have this kind of engagement with any other major corporation. But today it touches our hearts to see the top management of the Central Energy Fund, Sanpc, South African National Petroleum Company, standing here among us as a community to give us a ear and say, guys, we want to work with you. We hear your cry, we understand your plight. And today, guys, we are here because we want to work together to make Sanpc a national success, a provincial success, a local success. Ultimately, that success filters down into our families. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road, our children and our children's children need to work here. 1963, my grandfather worked on that pipeline. That pipeline that pumps the crude in. 1963, my grandfather worked on it. 1998, I worked on a turnaround shutdown here in Separate and other times. So what do we say? This is a generational thing in my community. This is not a now thing, it's not a quick fix, it's not a now thing, but it's generational. We are standing here for the future. Our children.
The South Basin must be part of this refinery. And when this refinery is built, our sweat and our labor will not only be for the South Basin. When we produce fuel, that trickles down across the entire nation. Everyone will feel that we are making a contribution, we are working. It's already been said that there's been 85 years of the South Basin holding most of our production in South Africa. But the past 5-10 years have been said when engine closed and SAPREF closed. But our government has decided that we will revive the refinery. And we want to work with our community to make sure that energy security is in South African hands. So we welcome the memorandum. Mr. Abrams, we will take the memorandum and we will have not spared. We have our bosses and our principals. The same way we had to convince our principals that it was the right thing to do to buy the refinery and rebuild the refinery. We now have to also take the requests that are tabled in the memorandum, take them forward, advocate for them to make sure that as we develop this refinery, the opportunities also include the South Basin, because this is the community that this refinery, for decades to come, it will operate in. Some of the people that worked in the refinery, some have retired, others that are still in the refining space are close to retirement. I'm looking at the community that's here. I'm seeing a lot of youth. We would love to make sure that the youth becomes an integral part of the refinery. It takes time to build the refinery, and we're looking for a pipeline to hand over to. We know that when there's one person in the family that works, the rest of the family enjoys the benefits. So we are here to create a family. So we are saying thank you. We will take the memorandum, take it with to our principals, engage with it, and we will possibly have a follow-up meeting depending on the outcome, because I think issues of this matter might require dialogue. So we are likely to go back to our bosses, engage, come back, and then we will definitely have to ask for a follow-up in terms of saying, from our engagements, this is what we have been advised in terms of how we can handle the process forward. We welcome the peaceful approach. We also welcome the fact that you've raised your hands to say, as Durban South Basin, you are here to rebuild the refinery, and we welcome that. Thank you.
And I like what Mr. Kanta said, Mr. Lloyd. We want to find a balance. It can't be one or not or the other. We need a balance. We need cleaner emissions. We understand that. We understand the history. But we must work together and find a balance. I don't want green grass with no food in my house. I want green grass and I want food in my house. I want greener things, but I also need greener vegetables in my house to cook as well. I think we all
My name is
feel the
Michelle
same.
Dunn. I'm from the Abakwase and Dream Center. I'm the program director. This was an effective and an essential meeting that should have been held about the collaboration of communities and the refineries. And this, we say congratulations to the CEF for actually collaborating with communities, allowing them to have a say in this. And we just want to say this was a successful one. And of course, this is something that is greatly needed in our communities, especially the community we come from, with all the social ills. So we're praying that the social ills will end as soon as the project starts, and we will be one of them. Thank you.
So community, thank you so much for coming out. We love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you. Thank you to the Central Energy Fund. Thank you. I met my good friend Mendo that I haven't seen for so many years. And thank you guys. Is there anything
Prepare some
else?
water for them.
Okay, there's some cool drinks and water. Mr. Kanta did say he was going to buy KFC, but I think we'll have to leave that one for next round.
Next time.
Thank you, community. Thank you so much.